to my laundry room. Today's just gonna be a mess of a vlog. So, let's get it running. I'm gonna do my laundry while I talk to y'all because my baby woke up as soon as I put him down. So, in between trying to have a TikTok and doing a YouTube, because TikTok, it reaches more people, but I have to shorten my content because I blabber so much. I talk so much. This also has to do with I have ADHD, so my mind is running a million miles per minute, and when I'm talking to you guys about something, I'm thinking about something else that I want to talk to you guys about. So welcome to my vlogs. I've always wanted to start a TikTok, and part of it was because people talk about how you can make money on TikTok and how like it's just kind of easier than YouTube. But to be honest, I've tried so many times to make a TikTok. Don't come for me for my fitted sheet folding skills because it's just going on a shelf. Don't judge me. But I've tried. It's just so hard for me to cut my content from like 30 minutes to like 10 minutes. And even 10-minute content, like I feel like on TikTok, you're not sitting around for 10-minute content most of the time. So we're just coming back to YouTube because it's what I know, it's what I love. My baby's kind of crying right now. I'm gonna give him a few minutes. I think I can start another load and transition this over, and I'm gonna have to go and grab him. But we're gonna make this quick. Even this morning, I made a vlog about my breakfast, like making breakfast. And I was just sitting down while I was putting my son down for his nap. I was sitting down and I was like, let me edit it. Didn't even get to me finishing my breakfast and it was already 10 minutes long. Like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I think I meant to talk. And anybody who knows me knows I love to talk. So, if any of my family members or friends are watching this and being like, yeah, she loves to talk, just know, I know. If you're wondering, no one's wondering. For my laundry, I use Kirkland Free and Clear detergent just because I have a baby. That's kind of what I like. And then this, especially because my husband is a blue collar worker, and so his clothes get dirty. This stuff gets out the stank of grime, oil, all of that. And then this stuff, if I could have this in perfume, I would get it. Number 24. It smells amazing. Okay, I'm gonna start these. I'm gonna go grab my son. Hopefully I can rock him back to sleep because he did not sleep that long. And I'll check back with y'all a little later when I'm getting to other stuff that I need to do today. Okay, one of the reasons I should not be a stay-at-home mom is because, where's my tape measure? Because I need to change my house around constantly. Also, I did want to tell y'all, I am going to be vlogging a good chunk of vlogs just on my phone because I'm starting out vlogging and I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna be consistent with it, and so I'm not gonna splurge on a camera. I'm not gonna buy a camera until I'm doing it consistently and it becomes just kind of part of my life. Back to what I was saying. This is why you can't leave me alone, because I start to be like, oh wait, this would look better this way. Maybe we should rearrange our entire living room. You can't leave me alone. I think it just gives me nostalgia, to be honest, because I was that kid when I was little. Not even little. This like kept going on till I was probably about to graduate. I would be awake at 3 a.m. and I'm like, time to rearrange my room. But anyways, I'm in a rearranging mood. But I'm going to measure before I make any drastic major changes. We're just going to change that. This is where our dining table is right now. Okay? I also painted that. Your girl's an artist. No, I'm not. I'm not claiming that. But I try. I really like that artwork. Like, I really, really like how that's kind of a focal point. So, I don't know if I like the table this direction. I think I would like it more if it was this way instead of this way and kind of like centered on that piece. Now, the part that makes this difficult is because this is a high traffic area, so we kind of want to leave that open. But, and then we also have our countertop right here. So, here's my thought process. We turn our whole living room this way. Our TV would be there. Our couch would be here facing that way. The nice thing about this couch is it doesn't, and you can kind of see I took it off. Obviously that's not aesthetic, the black part, but it doesn't have any metal brackets or anything. And these parts literally hook on by just like little U-shaped brackets. So I can fully take this couch apart. That's what I like. And what is kind of making me think I can do this is we just kind of shorten, because it's all these three pieces and that piece over there. But I decided recently to move my rocker out here because I didn't use it in his nursery. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm gonna measure because we do have a large carpet underneath. Also, if you have any recommendations on a good carpet, please give it to me, because I got this carpet from Rugs USA. And I didn't really do much research on the material of carpets, but this is 90% polyester, 10% cotton. I will never get that again for a carpet because, here, I'll show y'all. Do you see all these little black pieces? Goes into our room too. All these little black pieces. Yeah, that's the carpet shedding. And it's everywhere in my house. That's why I have a giant blanket down on top of it, because it's like a checker. It's so cute too. But I have a giant blanket down because that's kind of where I set my son when I'm doing the dishes or making myself breakfast. And I set him down and I went and grabbed my food and came back, and he had a pile of the carpet in his hand. So we nixed the carpet and put a blanket on top. So I did some research. I think I found a better carpet. We're gonna try it out. Probably order that soon. And I also want to get him like a pop-up playpen. So if you have any recommendations on that, I would prefer it to be easy to take up and take down. So like at the end of the night when I kind of put our whole house to bed, I can just pop it up and put it off on the wall. Okay, I wanted to show y'all the finished living room area. So now the TV and the entertainment center are over here on this wall. I'm gonna move both of those to our bedroom. And then we have this kind of split up into like an L shape. I did put our second ottoman back there. I plan to move that back up here, but I'm waiting till we find like a little circular ottoman that's not like sharp or has any edges or anything that can go over there. That's also storage that can also flip up and be like a wood side so we can set stuff on it, like kind of like a side table, but I don't want it with sharp edges or anything because my son is going to start crawling soon. But yeah, so we have the carpet is turned, touching the wall, but we have 2 here, 1 ottoman, and then 2 there. I like it because you don't see the black part of the couch. And then my rocker, I want to find a different rocker just because this part is really small and my son's very long. So yeah. And then I was going to move this way, but I ended up just pulling it away from the window and centering it on this picture. And I love it. I think it adds so much more space. I've eaten dinner a lot more here now that it's kind of pulled away from the wall. But yeah, as a whole, I'm loving this so much more. Living in it the past couple of days, I've noticed I just like it a lot more. I set up my son right here. He kind of plays and I'm in the kitchen just doing what I need to do. But yeah, it's like perfect. And I love it. But yeah, I'm just gonna make myself some breakfast, eggs, some strawberries, and I have some watermelon. I don't even know if these strawberries are still good. Oh yeah, they are. Just to have some fruit on the side, but I'm going to put y'all in 0.5 and you're just gonna kind of be here. Mommy will give you this. We gotta do our flashcards. Tree. Tree. I plant a tree. Tree. Nose. 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 I can see your nose. Want that? Here. There you go. Bird. Bird. I hear a bird. Cow. Cow. Cows go moo. Moo. Chair. Chair. We sit in a chair. Towel. Towel. Toothbrush. Toothbrush. We brush with a toothbrush. You use a toothbrush every night. You love your toothbrush. Toothbrush? Look, horse. Horse. Horses go neigh. Hand. Hand. We give high fives with our hand. High five. High five. Hi guys. It's currently, oh my gosh, it's almost 6? No way. No way. No, I think the power just went off with the storms. What time was that? 4:38. My son's down for his last nap today. I put out our trash cans when I got back from running an errand today, but I want to put out some extra trash that's just in our garage in those. I'm so thirsty. This is my favorite hydro drug. Side note, ADHD activated. This is my favorite hydro drug because it's like an Awala. It has the sip and then the chug, but personally, in my opinion, hydro drugs hold ice better. This is called like their Ease 2.0 or something like that. And I really like this one. I just want a bigger size. I got like the smallest size while my son is asleep. I don't know how long that's going to last. I'm gonna try to clean out our garage because I've been wanting to do that. I also need to clean out my car, clean up the garage. I have a giant shelf. I have 2 giant shelves in our garage, and we had a third one that I wasn't using, and I was like, wait, let me put it in my laundry room for organization. And I did that for like a couple months, but it is really crowded in there with it. So I'm moving it back and I'm getting other organization. So let's go clean the garage. Change of plans. I didn't get much done out in the garage. I'm gonna do that once he goes to bed tonight because he did not want to take a nap. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna put y'all in time lapse, and I'm going to clean up the kitchen and probably make myself some dinner. I don't know. Oh, I think I'm making myself spaghetti. I think that's what I decided. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all in time lapse because I'm going to listen to my music, kind of jam out, make myself some dinner, do the dishes, and then probably play with my son and do our studying that we like to do, or learning, our learning time, just flashcards with him. But yeah. Guys, it is a lot later. The last thing I vlogged was me making myself dinner. It's now almost 1 a.m. If you hear something, it's my pumps. I'm currently pumping and I'm watching The Ultimatum and I'm editing. So I wanted to come on here and just say thanks for watching my chaotic first vlog. My next vlogs will probably be a lot more organized than this. I think I just wanted to show kind of my life as a stay-at-home mom and just kind of how my mind is. A lot of the first beginning was obviously me reorganizing and rearranging our living room, and then it just kind of went into day 2, and that was a rough day because I did not sleep that whole night. So if that one looks a little chaotic, that's why. And then today I just wanted to kind of show some bits and bobs of my life. And yeah, so if you guys like it, I will probably be back here more often because I love just popping the phone up and videoing life and letting out my thoughts. But yeah, if you guys have any requests on videos or things you want to see, definitely let me know. I do some painting. I'd love to do arts and crafts, so maybe I'll let y'all into that. But yeah, thanks for watching my first vlog.